Today we're talking about what the real cost is when you have a trust or a will contest. I'm a litigator. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and I can tell you from dealing with clients over and over and over who are in litigation, it does have an emotional toll. We don't talk about it often enough when we talk about litigation, but I can tell you that it is absolutely true. So when you have a will or trust contest, you're generally suing family. Somebody is purporting that there's a will or a trust, and you are saying that does not reflect my parents' true intentions. Generally, one of the children is the trustee or the executor, and the person who's contesting that is a sibling. And so what happens with will contests and trust contests? I can tell you that the person who is thinking about filing, they already have this dynamic where they are struggling with themselves. They're struggling with their values, and they're trying to determine, is it right that I sue my brother, sister, sibling, niece, nephew? And there's some shame associated with that. And for most people, it causes them to really take a step, pause, and think, what am I really trying to accomplish? After they decide to go through it, there's a lot of emotions that go on within the family. Family members take sides. You're right, you're wrong. How dare you? How dare you curse or stain our parents' legacy? And it doesn't matter who's right and who's wrong. I can tell you I've been on it on both sides, and there is an emotional value. And after a while, it gets tiring. The longer it drags out, it is a process that once something is filed, it has a life of its own. And there is discovery, there is fractured relationships that may never be made whole. There is cause frictions in families. And sometimes you take a family that is already fractured, and this is just another fracture. Other times it can lead to a very close family being separated and being conflicted and leaving those relationships in a state that they'll never be the same again. And the longer the litigation goes on, the more fractured those relationships become, because as part of the litigation, you're making allegations. You are making, in a will trust or trust contest, you are saying you overrode mom's free will. The document that you have in front of us is not reflective of mom's long-term wishes. You manipulated her. You took advantage of her. And so as the litigation goes on, and here in Santa Clara County, a trust or will contest, if it goes to trial, is going to take 2 years plus. Now, most cases don't go to trial, but during those 2 years or 3 years, you are in constant turmoil. There's parts that are proactive in the litigation, there's parts that are reactive. And generally, the cases that go to trial, the parties are so tired of it. By the time they get there, they're emotionally exhausted. They are physically exhausted. They are tired of dealing with the stress. Most cases settle at some point of the case, whether it's in mediation, whether it's through settlement negotiations, whether it's with the attorneys or without the attorneys involved. At some point, the majority of the cases settle. And with that comes a very freeing experience. At our firm, we think it's better to settle, at least attempt to, sooner rather than later, because we know the emotional toll. So have you ever been in litigation? Did you feel that emotional toll? I would love to hear your stories. Drop it in the comments, because I'm sure there's other individuals that are unsure, that are wondering what to do, and I'm sure that they would love to know that they are not alone.